You already know, man. This is Punch Roll Boxing and Michael Conlan, the pride of Ireland, the pride of Belfast, was body snatching the hell out of Diego Alberto Ruiz, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like that. That was a great performance by Michael Conlan in Belfast. Great performance, great turnout, man. I love the support in Europe. I love the support. I wish that people actually supported like that. They're boxers, they're fighters, they're modern day warriors, modern day gladiators out here in America, just like that. A lot of Americans, we have to take, you know, notes in how to support our fighters, man. We have to. But hey, that's why these guys, and a lot of people always want to bring the race card. Oh man, yo, it's a race card, it's this and that, the LBDC. You already know they're racist ass. They're already jealous and everything of that nature. It's because they know there are other coaches that just know how to support their fighter. They know how to support, you know. But anyway, great performance by Michael Conlan, for real, man. Yo, body snatching the hell out of Diego, man. Man, I know he probably home spitting blood, man. Ay, man, oh, my stomach, man. Oh, I don't know if I have to take a duro. I don't know if I didn't eat nothing. I feel full. I feel hurt. Stomach ache. I help me. Him. Yo. And of course, a lot of people are gonna question what's next for Michael Conlan. For real, I think, like I said in my other videos about these young dudes, boxers that do have those amateur pedigree, have great amateur Olympians, I don't think that they should be fighting a lot of fighters that they know they're gonna win. You know, of course, every fighter goes in there thinking and preparing themselves and knowing that they're gonna win the fight, and of course have that mindset that I am gonna win the fight. I put the work in training camp. But Michael Conlan knows who. He knows the competition. He knows who they put in front of him. He knows what he's there to do. Homecoming party. You already know they're gonna give you something a little light work so you could, you know, look good and look great. But in the end of the day, he is 28 years old. It's not like he's some young kid and things of that nature. He is a young kid. He's right now in his prime, supposed to be. And just looking at him, he does look like, oh man, he could be like 23, 22, but he's 28 years old. You know, right? 20 yo, these guys like Errol Spence and Buck Crawford and even Canelo Alvarez, he's Canelo Alvarez age. Put it that way, yo. Think about that for a minute. Michael Conlan is the same age almost like Canelo Alvarez. 28, 29. That's crazy. So that's how much you know. Look at what Canelo Alvarez is and look at what Michael Conlan is. So, of course, they got a bunch of amateurs. Even the Lomachenko, he started out late as a professional career. But what I like about the Lomachenko career is that he didn't take no easy pickings. You understand what I'm saying? He was going after rank fight after rank fight after rank fighter. Like he came into the as a professional, testing himself. And I believe, like Michael Conlan, the thing is why it's not about Michael Conlan, because I know there's got to be promotion. There's got to be Bob Arum. Of course, you marinating him. I know you building him and stuff like that to become the biggest, to become one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing, especially with a support like Ireland, the whole country. You already know what they do with Conor McGregor. You know, Conor McGregor has shown love to Michael Conlan. I think it's just a matter of time where he's gonna be a young dude that might take over the world of boxing. And Bob Arum did a good job, him putting a fight out there for him and his country getting behind him. But I just think that at that age, and once you're making money, and you know, we got to understand there is wear and tear. At the age of 30, and let's say you've been boxing since you was small, you got a lot of amateur fights, there is some wear and tear. So by the time you hit that age, that's why we do see a lot of upset. That's why we do see dudes probably that you feel like they don't you know, they have the potential to be greater than what the potential is. You know, we got a lot of potential, but the thing is, they start fighting these fights when they're already millionaires. They start fighting the fights when they're not hungry no more. They just, you know, they pass by, they go by their skills. They got the skills they've been doing for a long time. But when it's time to get their big fight, they hungry for the money, but It's the inner killer instinct. It's not there no more than when it coming up. That's why we saw Golden Boy Oscar de la Hoya, how he was still hungry at an early age when he was fighting those Pernell Whitakers, when he was fighting those Julio Cesar Chavez, when he was fighting those Forrest, because he was still young in his 20s and getting tested and still was an Olympian like a Michael Conlan. So this is what I see. A lot of people, there's a lot of great fighters out there, great skills, great pedigree. They got great, some of them, half of them got great work ethic. A little bit of them are gym rats. We gotta be honest about that. Because now they hit a stage where they're grown, they got a family. They're not as hungry mentally like an animal. They're more skillfully, yes. But that killer instinct, they actually lose it the older and the more money they get. And by the time they hit their 30s and they start fighting the fight that everybody been wanting to fight them, they don't have that what they used to have when they came into the sport of boxing. You know, I wish the Michael Conlan of the world fights the Shakur early. I wish the Teofimo Lopez fights guys like Gervonta Tank Davis. I want to see them fight at the age of right now, their prime, not when they hit 30, 31, when they're ready, when all of them does have great amateur background, fought a lot, and then they're gonna make a lot of money to the point where, man, I don't even gotta do this. I'm gonna fight this dude because it's big money, but it's not because it's not the competitive nature that's driving them, it's the money that's driving them. Of course, it's his prize fighting, but at the end of the day, you know, I want them to fight young. They have a great amateur background. Michael Conlan is an ex-Olympian. He got all the pedigree in the world. They're gonna put all these, you know, quote-unquote Uber drivers, tomato cans, I don't disrespect them like that, but you understand what I'm talking about, these easy pickings, and it's not actually elevating them in their skills. Then they're going to end up fighting that fight way later in their career when they were just getting too many easy fights. You understand what I'm saying? So, of course, I love all these fighters. Like I said, modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Michael Conlan, the body snatcher, was just body bam, 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 bam. Diego Chabe, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. Maybe you got to take a couple of shit or something like that. But it was a good performance. He was a warrior too. There's a lot of, you know, you got to have some balls to get inside the ring. It's only a few men in this world, few women in this world. They got the cojones that they got. Excuse my language. Got the balls that they got the marbles. Like these men and women. That's why I respect them so much. That's why I love them so much. That's why I always stress that we need to respect them. We can't discredit them. Respect them because they risking their life for pure entertainment. You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Let me know what you think was next for Michael Conlan. I think he should be tested. Of course, I will even throw him with Frampton. Of course, that's not going to happen right away. But I will test him. We want to. He has the skills not to keep fighting fighters that we all know without a doubt. I'm not talking about 80-20 fights. We don't want to see no 80-20. We want to see at least 60-40. You know, we want to see at least 50-50 fights, you know, because we want to know what's his potential. We know that he got the great skills, but let's see where his heart and the grit, let's see what he could take. Of course he could take. He's Michael Conlan, Island. What up? I wish I'm going to go out there, man. Belfast. You already know. Might go to the pub. Man, I love these dudes. They know how to party. Now they know how to party. I'm Irish at heart. When I'm drinking, I'm Irish. When I'm drinking my moonshine, whiskey, or whatever you want to call it, man, I'm Irish to the core. You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, hit the notification up so you get my updated videos. You already know, man. On to the next.